We don't always know the full story behind people's actions, so we should practice patience and withhold judgment, recognizing the limits of our understanding. Live as if you were given a second chance, as though you had acted wrongly the first time. Today, more people have the means to live, yet lack a reason to live. Rather than asking what the meaning of life is, we must understand that life is asking us that question. We answer it not with words but through the way we live, by taking responsibility. The greatest secret of human thought, poetry, and belief is this: salvation is found through love and in love. You have control over your mind, not over external events. Recognizing this will give you strength. Happiness requires very little. It lies within you, shaped by your way of thinking. If something external distresses you, the pain is not from the thing itself but from your perception of it, and that you have the power to change at any moment. A person gains time and peace by focusing not on what others say, do, or think, but on making their own actions just and meaningful. You always have the option to hold no opinion. Many things do not need your judgment. Let them be. Great things are not created overnight. Just as a fig must first blossom, then bear fruit, then ripen, everything meaningful takes time. Things appear to the mind in four ways. They either are what they seem, neither are nor seem, are but do not seem, or seem but are not. The wise man navigates these illusions carefully. Some things are within our control: our opinions, desires, actions, and choices. Other things, our body, property, reputation, and external circumstances, are not. Wisdom lies in knowing the difference. The wise man does not grieve for what he lacks but finds joy in what he has. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space lies our power to choose, and in that choice lies our growth and freedom. We suffer more in our imagination than in reality. More often, we are frightened than truly harmed. Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity to show kindness. What matters is not what burdens you carry, but how you carry them. Anticipating troubles before they arrive lessens their power when they do. We should not blindly follow the herd, like sheep, but think and act with wisdom. We often follow the path others take, rather than the one we truly ought to follow. Time reveals truth, so we should allow it to pass before making judgments. Bemoaning troubles only makes them heavier. What good does that do? Life is not inherently short. We make it so. We are not given too little time, but we waste much of it. Do not let the future disturb you. When you face it, you will meet it with the same reasoning and strength that serve you today. If you seek to escape your troubles, what you need is not a new place but a new perspective, a new self. Anyone who can make you angry has control over you. They only have that power because you allow yourself to be disturbed. When we cannot change our circumstances, we are challenged to change ourselves. Start each day with the awareness that you will encounter resistance, ingratitude, arrogance, and selfishness. These stem from ignorance, not malice. Recognizing this, you cannot be truly harmed by others. They are your brothers, endowed with reason just as you are, meant to work with you, not against you. To resent them is to fight against nature itself. Happiness comes from letting go of concern over things beyond your control. No one can take away your ultimate freedom, the power to choose your response, no matter the circumstances. Do not wish for events to unfold as you desire. Wish instead to accept them as they come, and you will find peace. If sorrow and tears could undo fate, then let us weep and grieve endlessly. But if death and loss remain unchanged by suffering, then our mourning must have its limits. We must steer our own course, rather than letting misfortune drive us aimlessly. A good captain does not surrender his ship to the storm. He holds firm, even if he is destined to sink. If you would be outraged by a stranger taking